I'm here with Cruise Tweedie. You were just telling me you ran the city to surf.
Yeah, Sunday woke up after the game against the Dragons and hit the 14K, so a bit of head noise, but yeah, got through it. So.
Well, that Heartbreak Hill, it's a challenge.
Yeah, I got dodgied up and got told it was a 400-metre run, so I'd absolutely gunned it, sprinted for 400 metres and realised it's another 3K, so yeah, it didn't help.
And you made it to the end?
Yeah, made it to the end and beat my brother for the first time, so.
Happy with that?
Happy with it.
Where are you from and what was it like growing up there?
Originally from Campbelltown, so at Lemire there. Grown up there all my life, still there now. And yeah, loved it there, so out there with Trent Peoples. So
yep. Good bloke.
Yeah, he's Rabbitoh through and through.
Yeah, man of the people. And how old are you now, mate?
21, so turned 22 in January, so.
Okay. Tell us about your family, mum and dad. You mentioned your brother and
your
sisters.
So, my dad's Top Gun fanatic, so my brother's name's Maverick. My name's Cruise, and then you got my sister Chloe Jane, so.
Wow.
Mum and dad and everyone from Campbelltown, so.
You're starting lock on Saturday.
Yep.
But what position did you play growing up and what do you prefer?
I was always a 5'8" growing up, so I floated between 5'8" fullback, and then West never wanted me, so I went to North Sydney Bears. Ended up transitioning between that lock 5'8" role. Ended up making Penrith Panthers and was there for 3 years, and they moved me from 5'8" into a lock and got a bit of size on me, and then came here last year and Big Chow Duncan was lock, so they ended up transitioning me into a back rower, and since then I've played back row, 5'8", front row, hooker.
Bit of everything.
Bit of everything, so enjoyed it though, because learning new positions and just creates more versatility, and yeah, so.
Is it true you went to St Greg's with Tommy Fletcher, the Axe?
Yeah, the Axe man. So, year 12, he was he was year 10, so he was one of the youngins in the first grade side, but always had the potential, always had the ability, and was just a tackling machine. So, great school there. So
tell us about how you ended up here at South, mate.
So end of 2021, I think it was, so that COVID year, SG Ball ended at Penrith Panthers, and I signed a deal with Ron Massey at Glebe, only as an 18-year-old. But I previously had a coach here, Luke Della.
Good bloke.
Yeah, great dude. He coached me at North Sydney Bears as my Harold match coach, and ended up having me at club level at Penrith, and he was assistant coach here, and he gave me a buzz and said, what are you doing next year? So, grateful that Joey gave me the opportunity and put me on a training trial, and then obviously put in a big pre-season and got a contract out of it. So, just grateful to be part of the club.
So, you'll be back next year?
Hope so. So, deal ends this year, but as I said, like Rabbitoh through and through now, and hopefully I'm here next year, but we'll see what happens come end of the year.
Good lad. So, rep honours, your Australian schoolboys, universities? Yeah,
so Australian university side. So only about 3 weeks ago versus Queensland over at North Sydney Oval, and
cool.
End up making that Australian side. So we fly over to New Zealand in October. But last year, I was grateful enough to make it in that Australian side as well. And because of COVID, we ended up doing a quad series against the Australian Police Force, Defence Force, and I think it was combined, which was firefighting, ambulance, all that kind of jazz. But it's just really good because it's a mix of Queensland Cup, New South Wales Cup boys, and it's just like good to be amongst the culture, and obviously be on an 8-9 day camp with the boys. So, yeah.
So, are you at university?
Currently studying plumbing, so third year apprentice. Work for my dad, believe it or not. So,
yep.
My brother's also a plumber, so it's a family of plumbers, and let the tradition roll on.
Yeah, okay. Well, have you got a business? You want to give it a shout out?
Oh, well, there's two. So my brother's is Top Gun Plumbing.
Oh, okay.
So it's just in the name Maverick.
Yep.
And then obviously Tweedie's Plumbing, because Tweedie's the last name. So, they're both. I work for Tweedie's. So, if you want a plumbing job,
there you go.
Swing around.
So the Knights on Saturday, you want to go out with a bang and get a victory up there?
Yeah, 100%. So we had a very strong start to the year, and then obviously a few injuries come by, and a few boys went up to Cup. NRL, Ty Munro, lost a few of those boys and ended up slipping down the ladder a bit, and copped a few losses, but the boys always remained positive, kept the culture strong, and obviously had a really good win on the weekend, so hopefully carried on this weekend in our last game, so heading to the bye.
What does your future hold in rugby league, mate?
Hopefully NRL. So always looked up to someone like Cameron Murray. So hopefully following the footsteps of him and debut for South Sydney is the goal. But if not, obviously NRL is the goal. But yeah, see what happens.
Well, the lights have just gone off. They're giving us the hurry up. So we'll finish off with, what do you like doing beside playing footy?
Socialising with friends. Don't mind going for a surf here and there. But yeah, that's a hard question. Using the background. Just like going out and doing adventurous stuff. Not really the one to stay in at home. So yeah.
Well, good luck for Saturday and the rest of next year and beyond.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.